Yo, boy, poppin'. That's on the neighborhood, cuz. Say word. What up?
Yo, what's poppin' with y'all ashy asses? Nico in the building making aunties bat them lashes. Okay, I'm just fooling, let me cool it. See y'all listening? Join us as we get these big ups to black excellence. Okay. News you can use to uplift your kinfolk and them. Feed them something different than that circus act on CNN. Just enough humor so it never be your boy. So welcome, Mr. Martin. This is ethnic-ish and more.
That's all the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood. That's all the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood.
Who the fuck is 111?
Lock me in the booth, I'm in my body, got a lot to say. If you see me smoking in my corner, I am not okay. It's too many things going on at one time, but not today. If you play with me guarantee me hit your block that day. Crunching shit, no free lunch and shit, I came to scrape the plate. Talking to myself, I'm in the mirror like it's not too late. No days off, in mi casa negro for my peace of mind. System overload, I go for show, but I just need some time. Look at me, not really look at me before you up and judge. 19, only 19 before a race is judged. Took a plea, when it dawned on me, this was the hell for thugs. No escape, my round turned on me, I couldn't sense the grudge. Gutter shit, only when I speak this water mixed with mud. Perseverance, all I had to offer, huh? Who else but us? Faith in man, making wasted plans, your process I don't trust. Alchemy, I grew a tree from all the seeds I mustered up. Basic frequency with no patience. Shameless means the end, but not blameless. Chase it, it'll lose and I take it. Break it, start anew, so I save it. They claim they wanted it raw. Copious reps on the things that I saw. Jugging and flowing right under the law. I'm right in your face, don't be appalled. You see a scar, then I earn that. Get the straw, then I burn back. Daydreaming, I deserve that. Don't mean nothing if you don't work at it. It's the race against time. I get depressed cause I wasted mine. Low vibrations be bringing me down. Voice in my head, no use to you trying. Lock me in the booth, I'm in my body, got a lot to say. If you see me smoking in my corner, I am not okay. It's too many things going on at one time, but not today. If you play with me guarantee me hit your block that day. Crunching shit, no free lunch and shit, I came to scrape the plate. Talking to myself, I'm in the mirror like it's not too late. No days off, in mi casa negro for my peace of mind. System overload, I go for show, but I just need some time. Hey, I just need some time. Now lock me in, I'm rolling by myself, I need to spend some time. Write it down, get it off me chest, I need to free my mind. Squeezing lime, sipping that tequila like it's H2O. Fire water for my dead and gone, we pour it on the floor. Booty club, where them bitches at, we finna blow some more. Party over, please depart from me, I choose to be recluse. Usually mind my tongue, but kept on me and I might tell the truth. Bubby let me know when evil lurk, antennas through the roof. Ain't no running up, you know what's up, you know we fully proof. I got my eyes closed, keeping me eyes closed. They keeping these secrets, telling me lies, they saying that I'm wrong. What to get tricky, up in the quickie, changing me time zone. Smiling like Thanos, rocking a gun that these ain't no rhinestones. Fuck is your mind on, go get your grind on. Commit the spaz and guarantee that they can't match my passion. Do this for my therapy, to me this more than rapping. I do this for my therapy, to me this more than rapping. Do this for my therapy, to me this more than rapping. I do this for my therapy, to me this more than rapping. Lock me in the booth, I'm in my body, got a lot to say. If you see me smoking in my corner, I am not okay. It's too many things going on at one time, but not today. If you play with me guarantee me hit your block that day. Crunching shit, no free lunch and shit, I came to scrape the plate. Talking to myself, I'm in the mirror like it's not too late. No days off, in mi casa negro for my peace of mind. System overload, I go for show, but I just need some time. think I hear you calling for me to give you a piece of my mind. I'm sorry if I seem to think that's a waste of my time. Dining and shopping, smorgasbords got you thinking the best about me. Please take a moment to hear my voice when I politely ask you to leave. I think I hear you calling for me to give you a piece of my mind. I'm sorry if I seem to think that's a waste of my time. Dining and shopping, smorgasbords got you thinking the best about me. Please take a moment to hear my voice when I politely ask you to leave me alone, turn off my phone. I have no conversation for you. Boo. Forgive me if I seem like a jerk, but your actions justify my means to rip off that shirt and silly smirks. This here is not all fun and games. Lame thoughts of me being whipped, you tripped. You must have bumped your pretty head instead of you turning up with your girls one time, talking down with your girls 2 times, 3 strikes, get out my life. I think I hear you calling for me to give you a piece of my mind. I'm sorry if I seem to think that's a waste of my time. Dining and shopping, smorgasbords got you thinking the best about me. Please take a moment to hear my voice when I politely ask you to leave.
Simple math, love, I'm tired of the fun and games. Don't even stunt, you just accustomed to me dropping change. It ain't tricking if you got it. What a corny saying. It's really tricking when you barely even know a name. Super flirty from the jump, we was just swapping game. Later down that road, Lord behold, you had a pressure brain. So I splurged a little, and you came alive. One thing led to another, now you in my spot. So hot and bothered from the way I often blow a bag. But when the last time you came through here with some grocery bags? Man, you can't pay a bill, or cook a decent meal, a red box stock, another cheap thrill. So now you mad into your girls, you make me out a liar. Cause I told you that your presence no longer required. I think I hear you calling, but I'm steady balling. So to the game I charge it. Man, I think I hear you calling for me to give you a piece of my mind. I'm sorry if I seem to think that's a waste of my time. Dining and shopping, smorgasbords got you thinking the best about me. Please take a moment to hear my voice when I politely ask you to leave. Piece of my mind. Yeah, waste of my time. Yeah.
Turn it on up. We back on another episode of Ethnic Ish and More, episode number 54, Survival of the Fittest. As always, man, I'm one half of the Ethnic Ish and More tandem. It's your boy NicoThaGreat.
Man, it's the Past Master. What's good, everybody?
Man, and we do this wonderful thing we call postal podcasting, meaning rain, sleet, or snow.
We in this hole.
We're going to provide you with these wonderful news, try to drop a couple of these jewels, and I'm still trying to locate all the missing Blues clues.
Fuck you, Steve.
That this nigga Steve lost on his way to rehab. Because I'm pretty sure that's where he left us.
That's exactly where that shit
kids,
is.
But I'm glad he's still checking up on us from time to time.
Hey, Steve, I still appreciate you, but you know what?
It's big fuck you,
Hey,
man.
fuck you, man.
Because you ain't have to leave me like that, man. I was struggling as a kid. You lied to me and told me Blue had me thinking Blue was a boy, dog. Whole time nigga was a girl. And it's just like, it's deceptive.
Yeah.
The deceit.
Blue went to go get some bread and some milk.
Everything with Blue go wrong. Blue on there, Blue on the Temptations. I still been trying to figure out what the motherfucking short ribs look like.
That part.
When that nigga went to go get them bitches. Because, like, did the nigga fall in the oven? We went from
like he was in a wheelchair.
He walked in there.
First of all, I just want to know. I was questioning. Just why you let him go in there and get the ribs and he in the wheelchair?
Because he was going. He's like, no, I got it. And I'm like, nigga, look, your arms ain't got to be strong all the time. Sit your ass down. You already sitting down. Chill out.
And Mama was like,
okay.
Mama was like,
what happened?
Melvin,
did the nigga just go in there and like fall asleep? Because he ain't no way in hell he fell. Ain't no way in hell that nigga.
And they found him like this.
But he had to be just asleep because if the nigga fell, you mean to tell me this?
And he was like 6'5".
Lord, this dead weight ass nigga fell over and hit the ground with an open stove. How the fuck? I mean, I ain't gonna say people in wheelchair can't get the meat out the oven, but why? Why would you make that nigga get the meat out the oven where everybody else had 2 capable feet and 2 good eyes? R.I.P. goddamn Blue, man.
Man, it's always
Blue.
Blue.
Temptations this week, man.
Hey, I'm technically like on a mini vacation, so I can watch movies like that. I think I'm gonna watch it when I get home tonight.
It's good, man. It's a one more little cousin. Shout out my little cousin Arthur. That nigga used to every time he come out, we had it on VHS.
Yeah.
Every time he came to the crib, we gotta watch Temptations, cuz.
No, you know what I'm gonna watch tonight? I'm gonna watch Temptations tomorrow. I'm watching The Jacksons and American Dream tonight. I'm watching. Hey, it really is.
You gotta like
Michael, Marlon, who left town to swim pool? You gonna get it? No more beatings. No more beatings.
That nigga, like it's like the black fell off of later. He beat the black on that nigga for real. But what's crazy? It broke my heart to find out 5 Heartbeats on the real group.
Oh yeah, like it's based off.
You talking about deceit?
It's based off the Dales and all that.
Tomorrow, watch it. I'm on my
shit.
Like
wait, look, hey, you gonna be up watching it with me?
The
shit, it's not like the baby letting us get some sleep.
That shit like watching Roots. You gonna be watching that shit in sectors, in sections.
Hey, no, you know what? I'm gonna skip the whole like up until like the first like 2 hours. Like I'm gonna skip till like Michael do the little talent show. Okay. I don't need to care about. I don't care whether Joe and Catherine in high school and shit. I don't care about that. Okay. Fast forward to Michael climb every mountain. That's what I'm gonna skip to right there.
Oh my mama, man. But as always, Pass, I'd like to welcome these ashy ass people back. Y'all been rocking with me. It's 54 weeks, and I ain't been consistently this time, but 54 nigga, it's been over 200 episodes.
I was gonna say that we have surpassed 200 episodes.
One day say I'm gonna figure it out, like for real, but we somewhere up there. Shout out, man. Fuck that. God damn it. Thank y'all in the back. Shout out to y'all.
I was gonna bring y'all some liquor, but I bought it last week and y'all asses wasn't here.
In fact, when I was drunk,
hey,
that little round. Shout out to Peach Crown.
No. Peach in jail.
No, it was Peach Parmesan.
Peach Parmesan.
Niggas went real. I was real gutter with it.
We really did.
Speaking of the word gutter, y'all like how I did that little saying?
Yeah.
Like I got bars. Like I be sliding shit in there. Low key. I gotta clap it up, man, because we got a special guest.
Yes, sir.
A wordsmith of choice. I was saying this of the as his one page says of 90s hip hop essence, the boom bap. That's the vibe he's trying to give y'all, man. We gotta clap it up. How you doing, bro?
Can y'all hear me good?
Yes, sir.
What's cracking, man? This GuttaIzReal because I've been trill, man. We live, man. I gotta say, hey, that was the best intro I ever heard, sis. You feel me?
God damn it. I feel like it flowed. I feel like it went real good this time, man. Sometimes we be fucking it up. Sometimes when that motherfucker hit, that motherfucker hit.
Hey, that was real radio Rahimish.
Hey, so radio stations, y'all want to put a nook. I know how to edit myself in real time. So if y'all ever need somebody to come on your airwaves, holla at your boy.
Hey,
you know it.
I'm at the point.
Jobs STL.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, put me on the old station. I want to talk to the old freaks.
Hey, I want to be on that motherfucker.
I wanna be
old niggas be like, hey,
Yeah, but
now
put me
late
on.
night smooth
Yeah.
R&B jazz. For
Here's
all,
Howard
I be talking
Hewitt.
to them crazy for all the old ladies.
Smooth jazz.
For all the old ladies that like to clap that ass.
Yeah.
The N-I, the C to the O.
Yeah.
The great. Then get that.
Nah, hey, remember that Key Sweat station, boy? I'll be on that Key Sweat
Hey, look,
station.
I just first of all, I never knew he had this long running radio station.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how I didn't know about this until recently. I think he won some type of acclimate somewhere.
He
I'm
been
trying to
wanting
think.
fuel,
I'm trying to
bro.
think. It's something hotel. It's
No,
like
but he did it at.
It's the Sweat Hotel. It's
Sweat
the Sweat
Hotel.
It's the Sweat
Yeah.
Hotel. Me.
And the nigga, I was like, damn, dude, I gotta check this motherfucker out. How Keith just out here with a show for 10 years?
and the fact that Keith talk like this, but he sound like now.
That's a whiny ass nigga.
He be having his midnight voice on the radio, bro. He be
Hey,
Cause, bruh, listen, outside of doing this shit live, I can fuck with the radio because I don't gotta dress a certain way. I get to just be in this bitch comfortable. So I'm finna just sit here. And as long as that motherfucker organized, which I hope it would be, because shit, if I'm this organized for a podcast, I think everybody should be just as organized.
Word.
I've been this way since it was on pencil and paper.
you know what I'm gonna reach out to my girl Princess Storm,
Tell her put us on
and
the
I'm
radio.
gonna tell her first. I'm gonna see
Tell
if she'll pull up on us,
Man, look, hey, while we're going to this, I just feel in my last spot.
cause you know her mama in the order.
Is it?
Princess Storm, mama in the order. You actually know her. I think that's her stepfather.
The more you know.
Yeah, her stepfather, brother Malone. And Angela Malone. Wait, look, I'm gonna show you her mama. You know her. You know her
I see a
mama.
picture. You know, it's too many brothers and sisters within the order. Shout out to the Masonic Order. We appreciate y'all when y'all be tapping in, doing what y'all doing, what you're doing.
Yeah, here's you right here.
Oh, let me see. Oh, I've seen her before.
Yeah, that's
what's
her.
up.
You seen?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what's up.
her parents right there.
Princess Storm, come fuck with us, so you can hear my razzly dazzly voice, and then you can be like, put me on the radio, like, we be doing that type of shit, man. But look, man, before we get in here, because we got my dog GuttaIzReal in this motherfucker. He finna chop it up, man. We also gotta clap it up for our guest from. Gotta
show us some love. I ran it. My dad's funeral was this week, so my cousin and I talked about the cheese story. That was her. That's who I asked her. Did she know?
Okay.
And so I saw him. I was like, "Hey man, you know this person?" He's like, "Man, that was my own girl back in the day." Man, what's she on? Hey, he said, "Reach out to her. Holla at your boy."
That's what's up, man. Yeah, it was cool, man. All educators in the motherfucking building.
Man, for real.
So that was cool, man. But Pass.
Yeah.
You got some picks for us this week.
Hey man, y'all know I've been going through a lot, but your boy is back. I'm back and I'm kicking ready. Tomorrow, y'all already know. I think it's gonna be tomorrow. I ain't got shit to do tomorrow except this baby keeping me up every night. But tomorrow, Past Masters picks 7:30 p.m. 7 p.m. tomorrow from the cave. I'm gonna get down, but I'm gonna give y'all 4 games right now. Just 4 games. I'm gonna tap on. I'm gonna go deep in depth tomorrow.
Hey man,
but
look, while you writing, let me get a pencil.
There you go.
4 games can give me a parlay.
Yeah. As well, the game that you want to put money on is the last one I'm talking about.
Tweezy the motherfucker.
Tweezy the Don. What's up, baby?
Shout out to Tweezy for taking his time to be my tester for the day, so we can make sure the audio go right for my brother GuttaIzReal in this
Yes, sir.
motherfucker, man. Because I ain't want it to fuck up. Not one time.
Not one time.
But it made me figure out what's going on. I had to do some back end research of just going through the settings and realize it was muting that nigga as well as muting us to that person. So once I figured that out, we in here doing the motherfucking thing, how we gonna do it, and now it's gonna work out the way. And now we get to open it up for more future.
Hey, Tweezy, I'm gonna say it. I came in here and I saw these new backdrops, Tweezy. These motherfuckers is fire.
I was like, damn, yeah, Tweezy got a new backdrop. I'm like, yeah, I was telling the story like it used to be called My City, My Music, man, but you'll see the other shows. And I was like, yeah, they're gonna hey, that motherfucker say Ethnic Issue More TV up at the top.
Yeah.
I fucks with it. Shout out to Lou Weewood.
So I got y'all know I cover HBCUs. Y'all know I cover. So I'm gonna talk about 3 HBCU games real quick and 1 Power 4 game real quick. Real quick. It's homecoming in DC. Howard University.
Ooh, I just wanted the Howard University Jordan 1.
Well, too bad they're gonna lose this weekend
That's cool.
to the Tennessee State Tigers. Because how dare you, Howard, invite Tennessee State to your homecoming? It's disrespectful. When I was in college, we happened to play Howard in Indianapolis, Indiana at the Circle City Classic, and we put 45 on y'all, and y'all didn't do shit. So guess what? TSU gonna beat your ass. The way Diddy about to get done, that's how we about to do y'all.
Ooh,
That's big skunk right there.
Big baby oil.
ooh,
Prepare yourselves.
Diddy no Diddy. Diddy no Diddy. Diddy no Diddy. Diddy.
Right, big pause. FAMU versus Jackson State this weekend. I would love to be in the vet, but it's FAMU and Jackson State. I know I got a lot of JSU people. Shout out to all my good folks, Bros and Stars and Turtles down at Brufest.
That's going on right now.
No. But that most of them, that's Mississippi bound. So that, but hey, FAMU gonna win, y'all. FAMU gonna win. They're gonna strike, and strike again. Alcorn and Southern. Shout out to GSPN. He blessed us a couple episodes back by coming on.
Shout out GSPN.
It's homecoming at Southern University. Too bad it's homecoming. Keisha, don't be mad at me that I'm saying this, and that goes for both Keisha McNair and Keisha Kelly, because both of y'all Southern alums, guess what? Y'all gonna have an L this week. Alcorn gonna go for the dub, and that's what it is. And then the big game, number 1 versus number 5, the University of Texas, the Longhorns, and the Georgia Bulldogs.
That motherfucker on Texas act just like his siblings. Is it?
Are you talking about the Wingos?
No, the LeManning.
Oh yeah. Well, shit, they got some. Hey,
That's a D. I've never seen a family DNA
hey,
so fucking serious.
I'm gonna tell you, they got Ryan Wingo who went to SLU High. Ryan Wingo is in his DNA. Ronnie Wingo. He got another brother that played Division I ball too. It's in that. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Georgia, for the first time in 50 games, you're the underdog, and guess what? They're gonna treat you like it. Texas by 10. I'm putting it down. That's the Past Master Picks. Check me out tomorrow for the full show, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on this channel, right here.
Oh, motherfucking. So, I got to come in real mellow. It's time for me to bring the collection plate out.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful thing, my brother Gutta, is a wonderful thing we got called a numerology corner. What that means is I take the number of the episode and I'm trying to look up on what I call my favorite website for this. Shout out to sunsigns.org. And I look for what I feel is meaningful at that time for this number that not only can apply to my life, possibly apply to past life, possibly apply to the guest life or the listeners and everybody tuned in. So
I feel that.
For the number 54, it is suggesting to you that whatever alterations you make will result in fresh openings for a magnificent development of all aspects of life.
Hey,
I'll read that again.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
please, for the people in the back.
Put my paper up, and no, I ain't got to turn it sideways so y'all can't read all the stuff. The number 54 is suggesting that that whatever alterations you make will result in fresh openings for magnificent development of all aspects of life.
You know what that says to me?
What does it say to you guys?
Work without faith
is dead.
You got to go and actually do the work. You can't always think about the work. You can plan it, but until you actually take the first step, you can't do nothing.
Put in work, man.
You gotta
take. We're talking about this on my episode. Boy.
Hey, you gotta take the step. You can't make a change until you're willing to step out that comfort zone.
And people, there's nothing wrong with you not. Shout out to my boy. Shout out my boy Kashif.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucker, Wagwan Kashif, my boy.
What up, Frats?
With you, man?
That's Frats right there, isn't it?
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
my brother.
And man, it's so many people that just want it. You want it, but it's like, how bad do you want it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to? It's just the key, like motherfuckers that play sports. The difference between the niggas that make it to the league and the nigga that don't. It was how bad that nigga wanted it.
Hey man, so it brings a significant quote that I use all the time with my students. Shout out to former international Grand Polaris Steve Burdine, rest in peace to that brother, who always used to come to Lincoln University and speak to the Greeks.
Okay.
He said, the difference between extraordinary and ordinary are those who are willing to do a little extra.
It's a bar, for real.
That's a fact.
That's literally like the difference.
Exactly.
The word extra onto it.
Exactly.
You ready to put in a little more work?
Hey, if you're scared, sit your ass down. Those of you that are willing to go and make that first step, the alterations you make will be fresh openings
You gotta pray and go get it.
for every aspect of your life.
Low key, it works for every aspect.
Every aspect.
Just put in the word. If you want something, I hate people that pray on something that they think it's supposed to happen. Nigga, no, you still got to put in some motion. You still got to put in some work. You still got to get your feet on the ground. Do what you got to do to make it happen so you could get to where you're going. So then you can look back at them days and be like, shit, I did that.
Hey,
Did that. And now can't nothing deter you or stop you.
that part.
It ain't shit. You already know how that goes. And that was a numerology corner for this week.
That was a good collection play.
I think it was a pretty good
collection play right there.
I appreciate that, man. That's spot on right there.
How that hit you, my brother?
I mean, for real, that's really what's going on right now. I'm rebranding, I'm revitalizing what I got going on, moving this over here, moving that over there. So that's spot on with what I got going on. And then it's 5, 4, 54. That's 9. That's divine. You feel me? So we right on time.
Oh boy, we ain't gonna talk numbers today, are we?
Listen,
Hey, we can talk numbers.
it get different up in the minutes.
Man, yeah.
What is pissing you off this week?
Hey man, you know what's pissing me off, man? I ain't gonna lie. Hey, so those of y'all know me, y'all know I got a new daughter at home, man. Shout out to my baby Leia Lee.
Congratulations.
Appreciate
Shout
that.
out my godchild.
That's her godfather sitting next to me. Hey, but hey, I'm gonna have to tag you in, fam. Cause it's been some years since a nigga had to get up every 3 hours.
Ooh wee.
I'm coming when we can kick it once you get around that age where I need to know. You can be like, I need to go to the bathroom.
Bruh.
With my dog, then we outside.
Hey, so what's pissing me off? I like my sleep, y'all.
Ooh.
I like my sleep, and this baby is like, nah, fam, we on my schedule. And so, hey, I'm cool with it, but it's pissing me off. Hey, every time I get real comfortable, as soon as I get in the bed and I get in that deep sleep,
That's what it is, bro. You're not getting no sleep until probably like 2026 or 7 or something. I got a 2-year-old, fresh 2-year-old. It ain't no sleep, bro.
Yeah, I'm too old for this. I should, but you know what? It's all good because every time she look at me, she be like, I be like, all right.
Y'all gonna be kicking it.
You ain't got no choice.
Once you get past that crybaby shit, kids are the fucking dopest people ever.
And the great thing about it, she's not that like the extreme crier. Like she just be like, hey, it's 3:00. Where y'all at? I'll be like, all right.
Oh man.
Speaking of kids,
yeah, man.
I know he ain't gonna see this because he shouldn't. But he could be on my YouTube. I'm pretty sure. I ain't never told him where to find it. He ain't never looked. But my baby, my only child of birth, Sean Alexander Martin. My name is Alexander Martin. I still wanted to name him after me, but not give him my full name.
Yeah.
In case I did something fucked up in life, it would never pin against him. And he would get stuck. Shit just started happening because of it. But this Negro done turned 14 on me on the 14th.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I got to clap it up for him and myself. I've always got Sam 14 tatted on my wrist for Sean. I also got his portrait when he's like 8 months. But this is a straight young man.
Yeah.
Like voice damn near deeper than mine. He talks like he not. Yeah, I'll never forget it, bro. I'm at the crib and I'm like, Sean. He's like, yeah. I'm like, hey, who the fuck? Who is that? Come here.
Hey, I told Maria, I said, hey, Sean's birthday, Sean 14. She's like, Sean's 14?
Fucking 14, bro. I've been in the order since on November 17th. It'll be 6 years.
6 years.
Sean was 8
Mm-hmm.
when I came in.
And you got to think, when Sean was, I was going through
little as fuck.
I was going through my memories on Facebook today. You know, I was scrolling, and so it was the post where you had put that Sean be ready to go to my house quicker than you do.
Oh, my mama. Yeah, let's go.
They like, hey, Sean, they must have a lot of snacks over there. I said, nah, Sean was having this first little crush moment, man. He like this. Miss Maria gonna take me to the store.
I go to the store. We finna play video games. I didn't know when to play video games and watch cartoon movies with me. So I was like, all right, I know where I'm going in life. I know what I'm looking for.
Hey, as long as it's not mine, little light skin.
I heard that. Shout out to my baby, man. I can't, bro. I was like, I'm looking at pictures. I'm like, damn, bro. I straight, like, bro, that nigga being born, I was at the mall.
Yeah.
Like when she went in labor, and I still made it to the crib to get up to the hospital and shit. But then I had to go to school. I had a final that day. And I tried to go tell the dude, like, I'm gonna have a baby, bro. This old ass, like 80-some-thousand-year-old white man. And I'm like, bro, I really didn't get this. I study right before a test. Like that whole couple days shit, depending on what it is, don't work for me. But if I could look at it, give me an hour, I got a hell of a good memory. Give me an hour or two before that shit, I'll remember every answer to every question, bro. Especially if they're gonna be exactly like that, it never fails. And I went there and told him that. He was like, well, I mean, you should have been studying. I was like, bro, I'm gonna have a kid. Like, I'm not gonna miss my birth. And he was like, well, he wouldn't let me retake it. And he was like, if I don't take it right then, I was getting an F for it, a 0. And I'm like, fuck. So I was just gonna rush through it. I wish I remember this lady named Latino lady that was in like the ROTC at the school. She heard me talking to dude. I was like, man, whatever, bro. I went back there to go take the shit, started writing shit. She came back giving me a stack of papers. And as she was putting it down, she whispered, like, my test is at the bottom. I know for a fact I got 100%. She was like, just get like one wrong. No, she didn't even say that. She said, just make sure when you go turn your stuff in, take the papers and don't turn my test in. Give it to me. And we said, bro, I just made sure I missed one thing on the little typing part. Wow, 95 on that bitch. I was in and out that motherfucker in 25 minutes. Made it to the hospital, still had like an hour or sometime. That nigga took him 50 minutes.
Hey.
Started at 5. At 5:50, the nigga was outside.
Hey, I gotta get, first of all, before we move on, let me say something to the women. I have watched 2 women in my life give birth. That was my ex-wife and my current wife. And the level of strength that y'all had. The fact that my wife literally went into labor at home, she didn't know it. We didn't know it. She went into labor and was at the crib for like 12 hours.
Chill.
Like, we just chill. By the time we got to the hospital, she was already 7 centimeters.
Yeah, damn.
So that's a level of strength.
I think.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to women.
Hey.
Period.
Shout out to women worldwide.
And shout out to the thing that I love. You know what I'm saying? Because that. Let me stop before I get canceled in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. Because
we heard what you said telepathically.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see what it can do, and I know what it do to me. Fam.
It's a wonderful moment in time.
Blessings. Hey, man.
What's up?
What you got on your feet this week, man?
I ain't do too much today. Because it's parent
That's the sneaker king right there.
It's parent teacher conference week, so I knew I was gonna be doing a lot of ripping and running, man.
Oh.
So I got my Midnight Navy Jordan 3s on. Shout out my little homie at the school, little Kofi. He had his shoes on today, so I did my shoe pick with him. We did a twin picture today, and he was hella geeked about it.
Hey, y'all, make sure y'all tap in with Sneaks with Nick. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now.
Hey, shout out to them brown and white joints you posted the other day. Them joints nasty.
Hey, bro, I like. I always had a sneaker thing, bro. Like, I go through phases where I buy a bunch of them, sell them motherfuckers off. So I barely got anything but a couple good ones here and there. And then I was like, one day I was like, next time I finally get myself in a situation where I'm decent, I'm like, bro, I'm finna go back to getting my shit right. And it's been up ever since. I bought entirely way too many. But I do it for the content. And now, because we got a little program at our school that they help get kids clothes, they be giving them these felines. I ain't knocking feline. There be a couple pair in there. I'll be like, I fucks with it. But most of them just be big, bright ass colors. They ugly as fuck, but them kids just be happy to have good shoes. But now I'm trying to utilize Sneaks with Neeks with the kicks. And Sneaks with Neeks, aka Mr. A with the kicks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to utilize it to the point to these companies want to partner with me and help me get these 170 plus kids some shoes.
It just hit me. We might have to talk about this off air. But use your most recent accolade with the sister strut. Holler at BJ. Because he work in a school. Like,
we're gonna talk about this off there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we might have to. It might be up from here.
Right, we might can make that shit straight. But I'm gonna make. I mean, it's one of them. Like, I'm finna start writing it down to my plan to it. But this content with this shit not only gonna benefit me, but I want it to benefit the kids.
And bring that information that we talked about to that next meeting too. Yeah. Sure. Hey man, what's your sneaker of the week though?
Oh, I'm finna pull that up for y'all, man. Something a little different. Nike. It's an old model. Nike's bringing it back, but this colorway stood out to me a lot. I know it's gonna be some brothers of a certain fraternal order that like them a lot. Man, but we got the black and metallic gold Air Max Sunday.
Oh, look at those. Those are icy.
Very. And bro, it's a fire ass shoe. Like, and look at that, got the glow.
Oh, shit, glow in the dark.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, bro, you could.
Oh man, you got the holographics going on.
Yeah, these motherfuckers is fire, bro. And like they got a couple. They've been bringing them out for a while. But
hey, this color, you a sneakerhead. I am, bro. You remember them? You remember them East Bay magazines?
So y'all know y'all see I'm on this thing with this Klarna thing that popped up on there. Let them know, like, hey, you can use Klarna on your computer too.
Hey,
but ahead of its time in 1999, the futuristic Air Max Thunder is back and classier than ever. It continues to break the mold in the gleaming new colorway and the signature reflector panels that flicker along the mudguard. Plus, it comes equipped with the Max Air cushioning in the heel and forefoot for exceptional bounce and comfort. Unzip the shrew to reveal 6453, a nod to the last 4 digits of Nike's office numbers around the world, which spell out Nike on the keyboard.
Interesting.
Keypad, keyboard, whatever. Shout out to Nike. Shout out to the motherfucker. So the sizes, let me actually, and that actually is on here because it is a men's shoe, but it may be extended size. And on this, I don't see them telling me on the picture. But what I can do for you, Miss Emma, I can go on this wonderful sneakers app right quick, and it will tell me the size, and it should be on here. Hopefully, it's a full size run, but they've been doing a lot of women's pairs as well. So, as a matter of fact, it's some pairs on here already that I think is fire as fuck that I could tell. So, it goes as small as a women's 5 with the max of a women's 15 and a half. I don't know no big hoof heifers, but I'm sure they all in the WNBA. But look, shout out to shout out to the big feet women. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with no big pretty feet.
Oh, look, women's. Look, hey, you probably got some heat at the crib because her shoe size. I wear a 10 and a half, 11.
Mm-hmm.
So she in a 12. That's a women's 10 and a half. Certain shoes, if I know they got a little more room in them, and I really want them, and it's a woman's shoe, but it's like unisex colorway, I try to go that route. But hey, they dropped. In case you do want to grab these, and they stay pretty. Put that up on that motherfucker. Hold on, let me put that up there. We ain't put that up there. There you go. There we go. We got to put all them comments. She letting us.
Oh, yeah, I was doing it.
Was you? I know it. It's 3 for y'all. Because I thought I've been seeing the comments pop up on there, but I was thinking like I'm tripping. However, this shoe drops, if I'm not incorrect, what's today? Tomorrow. Shoe drop tomorrow at 9 a.m. on the sneakers app. I don't know, there's usually some, because of an app I got, shout out to Soul Retriever, I can read the stock number for sneakers, but I don't have that. But man, look, y'all, it's a shoe that's really fire. So it's a couple of them, like on here, you got the black pair. They didn't pull up the correct colorway when I went through it. But yeah, they got this black and silver pair. Like it's quite a few colorways of that specific shoe. There's all type of shit on sneakers.
Oh, they go to light, them one right there.
Light blue.
Yep.
Like these fire. Man.
Real Carolinish.
Yeah, bro. It's just like, and I hear I like Air Maxes. It's another colorway on here that got a little different design right here. We got the burgundy, like, depending on how you like to rock your shit. I really like them because of that zipper part, because it feels like it's the closest I'm going to get to the glove shoe from Gary Payton. Because I feel like they not going to bring that shit back. And the last time they did, I ain't buy that motherfucker. So, and I should have bought one off of eBay. That's probably my best bet. But yeah, tap in tomorrow on sneakers, man. They're going to drop that black and gold pair. I really don't need to be buying nothing. Honestly, I'm trying to save my money to the best of my ability. And I already got shoes coming in. Shout out my boy brother Pablo Ramos. Got a pair of shoes coming from Japan. Travis Scott's. He over there teaching in Japan.
Giving you the super sakis.
Look, them burgundy and black. I seen that motherfucker earlier. I'm like, these kind of tough. I just need them to go on sale. Like, I'm big on buying the shoe at the price it is, but if I know it ain't gonna sell out fast, I don't rush. If it ain't something I need that night. And it's never a pair in the store that I need that night. Even though the pair I wore to our party, that was the first time I bought a pair of shoes and like wore them the next day. And I don't know how long. They usually sit for hellas. And I'm gonna start giving some of them away and selling some.
Hey man, you got some 11s. Holla at your boy first.
I do, bro. I do got some size 11. I got some nice shit. Some shit I'm selling for the low. Some shit I'm just like, hey, if it's kids, you can get it. Like for real, I don't know so many Bigfoot kids as far as at my school.
Oh, yeah.
The older kids, man, got kids running 11. I got a little razzle dazzle. Holla at your boy for real, man.
Man, let's get to these random topics. Or you want to take a break?
How long we been? We've been in 42 minutes in.
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's give them a little quick musical break, man. We got to play some more. Matter of fact, we're going to move the song I'm finna play, because if y'all didn't hear in the beginning, we played Locked In by my boy GuttaIzReal. And if y'all don't know, the first visual, which we're going to talk about a little bit later, man, that's going to be fire. We shot some good content, so I'm going to do a little razzle dazzle. My favorite scene that I think is going to turn out great is when we went around across the street.
That was the highlight. That was the highlight of the day. Like we wasn't expecting that. We knew pretty much the immediate surrounding, but yeah, bro.
Bro. So I'm excited to see how this gonna all piece together, man. While I'm working on the video, which we should be having come out for y'all really, really, really soon. But and we also played a song called "Calling Me." But the next track we finna play right quick. Before we go on, this is going to be our commercial break before we get into these random topics. It's called Dark Matter.
Whoa.
Talk to us about that a little bit.
Whoa, Dark Matter is special to me because, like, when I heard the beat, shout out Karan, that's one of my producers out in Atlanta.
Okay.
And he young too, man. He probably got about like 85% of the production that's coming up on this project. But I heard the track and it reminded me of Tupac Machiavelli Hail Mary. Like it put me in that mind state. So I just got the right into it. It came out like that. And you know, we come from the darkness, we come from the black. So Dark Matter is just pretty much about taking nothing and turning it into something. And I played on the words and the meanings and, you know, double entendres and all that. Like it's simply that, just getting it out the mud and turning nothing into something. But I made it kind of like trenchy, you know what I'm saying? I kind of made it, you know, like my name is Gutta, so.
Okay, y'all heard that, man. So We about to play Dark Matter for my boy GuttaIzReal, man. We finna go on our quick commercial break. As always, it's your boy Nico the Great.
Man, it's the Past Master.
We on episode 54 of season. I say 2, season a few. It don't even matter. We ain't got to call no more seasons, man. But survival of the motherfucking fittest. Let's
Yes, sir.
get it.
Who the fuck is 111?
Fly as I wanna know the ghetto bird after me. Treasure in them trenches, yeah, we really study. Tackle me, come tackle me. Lock me up in shackles if they capture me. My frame dangerous, I gotta move carefully. Fly as I wanna know the ghetto bird after me. Treasure in them trenches, yeah, we really study. Tackle me, come tackle me. Lock me up in shackles if they capture me. My frame dangerous, I gotta move carefully. Up late with the wolves, fly with eagles early morning time. On my grind, self-preservation shit be on my mind. Don't cross the line. You don't see the vision, please don't hit me line. Capping, joking around on these phones, just don't hear me lie. Ever fall down on my duck, you gon' see me try. Wrote this for every black soul, slide with that iron. Speeding, taking chances with their life, while they rob designer, state of misery. DOC, we just in the die. Fitting all be popping. Them old killers snorting raw, equate that with this music. Understand just what you reaching for. Power to the people, death to those who really want my head. Send it well wishes, but if starving wouldn't feed me bread. Fresh out that cash out, bitch. You can give me head instead. Don't work, you don't eat. All that other fuckery be dead. Losers say we cheating cause we ballin' like we shaving points. Had to take it back to the gutter just to prove a point. Hit me a lick, blew it all, it don't matter. Kicked in the door, fuck the law, it don't matter. Put the whole world on mute, no more chitter chatter. Elevators, fuck a ladder, out of space, dark matter. I should hit me a lick, blew it all, do it matter. Kicked in the door, fuck the law, it don't matter. Put the whole world on mute, no more chitter chatter. Elevators, fuck a ladder, out of space, dark matter. Now watch me appear, live 3D for you, keep a weapon on me. Marking targets when they disloyal. Chinese combination play mechanisms, keep it organic. No, we don't indulge in plagiarism, shopping Tai Chi. Yeah, there's dripping variations, frequency on 1,000. So my network amazing, can't feel the vibes, hurry up. Gotta change the station, never give out information to the ones that enslave us. Who else but us?
Season 2, episode 54, Ethnic Issue More. It's your boy Nico the Great.
Man, it's the Past Master.
And we got my boy GuttaIzReal in the motherfucking building with him.
Wow.
Past.
Yeah.
We got to talk about some stuff.
Yeah, man, we got some stuff to talk about.
All right. Well, it's always sad to say RIP to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
RIP radio host from Atlanta, Wanda Smith, who died the day after her birthday.
Yeah.
Wow.
That sucks. I didn't look into the death, but she'll be missed by some folks, you know, on the big in the radio world. It just really sucks that when you pass, your biggest moment that's gonna be remembered is when Cat Williams had to flame the fuck out you for trying him on the radio.
That's who you talking about?
Yeah, bro, that lady. Yeah. I had
No comment. No comment.
Yeah, bro. And she wilded out. She lost her radio career from that situation.
Yeah.
Because after that shit, he had a comedy show. Her husband pulled up to the comedy show that night. Her husband upped the burner on Cat.
Yeah, everything that happened outside the radio show, like it was confrontation, him trying to leave out the radio station, and then he had a show that night.
Yeah.
And I think that was like the second or third altercation or happening or whatever. Like,
Listen, I've never seen
that's wild.
tell someone with your gnarled fingers. I think one of the funniest flaming motherfuckers I know. But for a nigga to describe your finger size as gnarled was.
Nope, I'm not finna laugh. Nope.
I mean, look,
No, I'm gonna laugh.
We gonna laugh. Like,
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm
I'm gonna tell you why I laugh. You know, Richard Pryor did. We laugh at Richard Pryor stuff. You know, whether he was whether he was the brother the butt you know, whether he was the butt of the joke or whether he was joking. You know,
right.
When you go back to that Cat Williams situation, Cat did not want to go there with her.
He did not. He did everything to disengage,
and she kept. And whether she was doing it for ratings, whether she was doing it for just because she genuinely felt that way about him, whatever the case may have been.
It seemed personal. It seemed like it seemed like she just did not like him.
Yeah, and them jokes wasn't for her to be a comedian. I was like,
They was recycled, bro. I ain't gonna fake it. Them was like some recycled, like middle school lunch line type jokes. Like that wasn't.
That shit was horrible. I wouldn't,
especially if you trying to good for somebody like that. Like everybody know Cat Williams, Mike Epps, like with that genre, bro. Like,
and here's the thing: what people fail to realize, everybody watch Wild 'N Out now. Everybody watch it. You got to remember who was on that mug when it started.
Like
originally, yes.
Cat cooking niggas, and like he do it. I fucks with characters.
He kind of set the tone, like, you know, in the beginning stages, they were trying to set the tone for the rap premise of the show and the improv premise of the show. And Cat definitely set the tone for the improv segment of the show. Hitman Holla, shout out Hitman Holla. He set the tone for the rap segment of the show.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, Cat Williams is one of the best comedians ever. Like, I haven't seen a Cat Williams movie yet where whether he was ad-libbing, whether he was scripted or whatever, my man's is funny.
He's just funny.
Like,
he was as a nigga that I flame kids on the daily.
Yep.
I flame people, period. I flame kids that come in the building too. But these kids don't be fathoming how quickly I could get a joke off without any thought to it. And it's like, because I'm like, my jokes was just flying as I walked up. I was looking at you like, nigga, I've been assessing you all day in case you needed to try this. And it's just like, I'll be telling them, like, I give people 3 free jokes for a reason because I want you to do your best. I want you to come strong because when I start, when I used to kid, I tell people,
it's the Kimbo Slice effect.
Bro, listen.
It's the, you like, knock me out before I knock
like
the
art of being witty, bro. The art of being witty nowadays is lost. Like you said, being able to be.
Motherfuckers can't think on their feet and shit. Like, it's just like people don't have the brain logic to just be thinking once. It's just like shit as a motherfucker that rap. It's just like you being able to freestyle and being able to continuously say shit and being able to keep that shit going, bro. Like,
it's practice, and we live in a time where, you know, we misappropriate the technology. We was talking about that the day of the video shoot, and you know, we get these new technologies, we get these new tools, and then we try to just do away with what we already know. Like, you still need a pad and a pencil. You still need to, you know, have memorization skills. You still need to know how to spell. You still need to know how to write in cursive. You feel me? But
man,
we live in a time where all that stuff is pretty much being taken away from us right now.
Hey, you're right. Shout out to
the schools that's teaching cursive again.
Yeah, think about all the kids that signed their name. Like,
some of them motherfuckers can't write it in print. Let alone write that motherfucker in cursive. But that's another topic.
Look at the reading scores for city public schools alone.
Look, I know. I work there,
bro.
I know. I know you know offhand. Yeah.
That shit is so bad, like, bro. And I be saying, kids, we got kids that's coming in the 4th grade. This their first time ever being in school. What? First of all, Missouri doesn't require kindergarten. That is the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. You can start school at 1st grade in Missouri, and that's perfectly acceptable.
That's because what's crazy is kindergarten was founded in St. Louis.
I did know that.
Kindergarten was
learned that on
founded.
like PBS.
Yeah, kindergarten was founded here in St. Louis.
Yeah, on God. Yeah,
Or,
me.
or you know, like that shit crazy. Like you straight don't have to go to kindergarten. You can start first grade. But when I realized some of these kids getting to 4th, 5th grade, their first time being in school for real, COVID. If you was a kindergarten in COVID, your mama was just supposed to get you in school. She wasn't even worried about getting your ass in school.
Yeah, that
You look it up.
COVID.
Oh, they don't got to do kindergarten. You still dealing with the shit first grade, second grade. Motherfuckers be going to try to do the virtual shit. That shit don't work. Them niggas never take them into school. And now you coming in 4th grade with the immaturity of a preschooler because you've been at the crib getting babied all the motherfucking time.
And then when they get up to 9th grade, they act like 4th graders.
Oh my God, bro. The shit
Don't get me
is-
started on
the
my
shit-
freshman.
The shit be sad. I'll be feeling so bad for them kids because like it ain't y'all fault. It's literally
It's really not though.
your parents' fault. Like,
But we know the cycle of things. We know the systems that are in place.
yeah.
That's why it's up to us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the teachers. You know what I'm saying? What you do, what my brother. You know what I'm saying? The good brother Bodine, what he do.
Shout out
You
to
know what I'm saying?
both
It's up to us and it's up to y'all to make sure that pattern, that cycle don't continue on.
Oh, bro, that's
Hey.
that's the best I can do.
That's
like,
literally what I do every day, trying to break bad cycles.
facts.
Hey, speaking of bad cycles, hey,
Twitter's in an uproar.
yeah, the adult entertainment world, for all you freaky ass
Freaky
niggas,
motherfucker.
you
Everybody know
6'9"
about
guys.
X,
Um,
Twitter.
hey, shout out to X. I ain't gonna lie, I don't need the porn hubs and the X videos.
Nah, you
I
catch-
literally just have to open up
you
X,
catch
and
a
that be the
good
problem.
thread, nigga. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know what
Yeah,
the fuck he's doing.
It's up from here.
Okay.
But
This is different.
I happened to see a video of I think I actually saw it on TikTok first. I saw a young lady, she was live on TikTok and she was crying, and she was a pretty girl. I was like, man, what's wrong with the little lady? Why is her feelings hurt? Danae something. And I was like, what's wrong with the young lady? And then she kind of, I listened a little bit and I'm like, oh.
Just make it clap.
So she is an adult entertainer. And she did a scene with some dude named Gucci Third Leg. And
He's not. Hey, that ain't one of us. He black, but he Nigerian.
yeah,
So
well,
like claiming us.
we
Yeah,
not claiming
that's
you.
all that
Yeah. So Gucci Third Leg is out here giving out the itch that you can't scratch.
Whoa.
He gave her the HSV too, and
Look,
They was moving foul then because you supposed to do all the testing and
the crazy
paperwork and
part
stuff
is
before-
it's a video that he shared the video like the day it came out. If you look on the video, everybody knows you looking at porn, motherfuckers start describing shit. Now in this situation, we're thoroughly looking.
yeah,
I've seen penis before. I'm not studying you, nigga.
yeah,
I don't like niggas. I'm not worried about that. But this nigga had a visible
open sore.
open sore. He told her it was a cut. And I'm like, ma'am, if I can see this while I'm watching the video you recorded, how in the fuck?
And you
How
were
in the fuck did you not see that motherfucker from the bottom part of your eye?
because
As you
she
Boy, you just stained my brain.
hey, she is
Bruh,
slurping the shit out this motherfucker.
Bruh.
And it's right there,
You know,
like
he said he told her it was a cut, but he didn't show her no test shit.
now, from what I understand, they doing this for like OnlyFans, right? So it's not like an actual like company.
Right,
that holds
right.
them.
Them niggas is making, hopefully they they got enough followers on Twitter, so where if they got that verified account, which they probably do it. Just
But they're not. Unlike when
No,
They're
they
not doing the precautions.
yes, when you
But
work for a
that's
company, they require the
Well,
testing like
except for the
every.
time Mr. Marcus came and tainted that shit. And
Oh,
gave everybody
yeah.
gonorrhea and shit. Freaky ass nigga.
Didn't they say Pinky got that shit too?
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately,
Did you see the list of chicks there?
boys.
He had like a list of chicks
the
that was
nigga
like,
had a video saying he cracked over 3,100 different women.
and the messed up thing is like
That's a lot of
I
pussies.
saw a video where it was like all of the chicks in like the week.
That's a
It
lot of
showed like a video of all the chicks that he had smashed that week,
like,
Damn.
and they was all like
freaky.
none of them, not one was ugly,
I mean,
not
porno
one.
chicks be fine.
You
That
know.
be the allure to that shit. You be like, damn, this bad motherfucker's being this goddamn that. Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
And then I saw a follow-up video where he posted like his
Now,
results.
He did a stream with Aiden Ross and academics and shit, and he said he showed that he got the what is it?
HSV1, which is
what the fuck is that?
So it's the medical term for herpes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a big difference between 1 and 2.
Right.
One is like a cold sore.
Yeah, 1 is cold sore. If you've ever had chicken pox, you got 1.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have that. It's very common.
Yeah, I read up on that. Yeah.
But 2,
just make it clap. 2 is gonna have you and that bitch with lesions.
What?
Yeah, like that's what
he's supposed to take another because people.
So she got that shit in her mouth, good?
No, she
said he gave it to her, so I don't know exactly where she got it at.
I think she got it below.
Oh,
down under.
She's got that.
But I'm just like, shorty, when you walked in the room and people keep saying she young, if you young enough to become an adult entertainer on your own of your grown legal consent, you old enough, yeah, not young enough. If you're old enough to be a fucking adult entertainer at your age of 19 when you started, you old enough to have done at least the proper health classes and sex ed classes to take care of yourself. I don't knock what nobody do. You grown, that's your cat, baby. Give it to the world. As neither here nor there. I don't knock nobody. But you can't bring up your age. This motherfucker tripping. You can't bring up your age and then try to say you was too young and naive, which you probably were, and that's why niggas be like praying on motherfuckers. But also, you should have been doing your due diligence. First of all, if you see something that don't look right out the gate, like,
that's the first red flag. But at the same time,
first of all, stop having sex in the dark, y'all.
But she wasn't fucking in the dark. That shit was well lit.
Cut on.
She had lights like this.
I'm talking about.
She had lights like this.
Look, I'm gonna show y'all. She had the good lights that do shit like that. That's the shit you put in the background when you want your shit well. That's why we look better than we used to back in the day. But we used to use the house lights. That wasn't working right. We start using this light. You can't tell the whole rest of the room is fucking dark because these motherfuckers so bright. And it gives us wonderful lighting to make this look a completely different show than when we used to. Baby, shine bright like a diamond. That motherfucker. If I saw it in video form, I know you saw that shit in front of your face. But because of the
and all she had to do was, if he said it was a cut, hey, maybe nobody was forcing you. You could have easily said, hey, can we get a test? Or can we wait till that heal?
Man, that shit dead. And we live in a time where we live in the information age, bro. So like you see how everything is moving and how people are doing it appropriately. So if you on OnlyFans and all that, man, shout out to all the adult entertainers, bro.
Shout out to those.
If you on OnlyFans or you doing that type of thing, bro, you should have what you call it, NDAs in place. You should have the test in place.
Hey, my
chart and paperwork in place to protect yourself.
My chart is free, y'all.
FREE. It was cool when Glow was saying it.
My chart, all you gotta do is be like, hey, I got tested on this day. Here's my results.
Boom.
It's that simple.
And that's what they supposed to be doing. When that nigga tell you he ain't had the paperwork, it's because that nigga got 1 million plus people on Twitter. Twitter be giving out that bread when you got so many people. She was more focused on the career aspect and her personal aspect. And now your personal aspect can have potentially tainted your career aspect. Now, that nigga say he don't even want to do this shit no more. And he's supposed to, but first of all, I saw when he did that picture, they said that test was like 2023. The end of 2023. So if it is, that nigga lying. Because, sir, if you fucking 3,100 people, nigga, you averaging down there 100.
100. He putting up Will Chamberlain numbers.
Will did 10 bands. I tried to do the math of that shit one time. I'm like, damn, nigga, you know how many cooler cats? He had to just be putting them on there one down. Okay. One down. Okay. Like, ain't no way you busted 10,000 nuts, nigga. Between them, how many threesome, foursome, fivesomes?
Hey.
Well, 7-1. He
did you watch the Magic John, the Lakers? Magic was outside. So it's
fine. that's supposedly why he
got the ultimate clap. Like, unfortunately, but the crazy part is Magic proved that you can live your life because Cookie ain't went nowhere.
Nope.
Cookie don't got it. And Magic lay dormant. It ain't, look, I tell a lot of people, it ain't that you can't do it, you can't afford it.
That part.
That be the downfall to certain shit in life. Like you see all these celebrities go from ugly before they was famous. It's like, nigga, you wasn't ugly, you was broke.
Yeah, you
ever heard that Kanye West song Roses?
Yeah.
Hey, he said if my grandma was in the NBA right now, she'd be okay. But since she was just a secretary, worked for the church for 35 years, things supposed to stop right here. And so,
if you know, they say it ain't no such thing as an ugly billionaire. They flame Jay-Z all day.
You call a nigga Camel Joe, whatever. That nigga's fucking Beyonce. And you fucking Miss Cheryl from up the block because she let you use her EVP every month.
Why I spit all over this camera? He said,
like,
Big Shirley.
Like, I tell people, nigga, you're not.
Big Shirley off Martin.
When you see big nigga, you see a big nigga, they get played. That big nigga got money. It ain't, and it's some people that just like big niggas, but it's some motherfuckers that was like, yeah, man, your size ain't too bad.
It's the mentality. You know this to be true. It's the mentality. Like you gotta have a a rich mentality or a luxurious mentality. You don't even necessarily gotta have the paper. Like I have seen plenty of big dudes that was just fly.
That's all it is. It's confidence. It's pure confidence. Hell,
I used to be big. Like before I went to the joint, like before I clocked into the joint, bro. I was 230 on the streets, bro.
See,
I think the biggest I was like 235.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't slacking on my man. So,
bro, it's all about if you got the confidence. That's all motherfuckers want is confidence. If you got the confidence on yourself, first of all, don't be no dusty motherfucker. If you big, you know you got to smell good. Yeah. Like that's number one right there. You got to smell good because the motherfuckers already looking at your big funky ass. No, I smell like this mixed with this polo blue, baby. So, and I know it's a good combo because I get told every day by the little kids, "Oh, Mr. A, you smell good." I appreciate you. That's what I'm trying to go for. That's what I want to hear. That's the point. I need you to know I smell good because people ain't supposed to be funky. It's enough of y'all musty little motherfuckers up in here that somebody got to smell right. Because kids be funky by motherfuckers.
For no reason.
By 10:30, bro. By 10:30, I'll be like, it smells like ass in here. What have you niggas been doing? 5th grade? I'm like, some of y'all in here smell like you've been hooping all day. It's 9:30. You ain't supposed to wash your ass before you leave the house.
I hate it with high schoolers because high schoolers even worse.
Yeah, you too old to be funky.
High school is even worse. Like there's no worse feeling than sitting in a room and the next class come in after a funky kid just left.
Hey, the teenagers nowadays, bro, I don't get it, bro.
They don't care.
I'm like, first of all, it's 90 degrees.
They don't
outside.
care.
You got a
Right,
hoodie on.
exactly what you just said. They don't care. That's what it is.
You outside in 90+ degree weather with a fucking. I'll be like, is y'all
poncho on?
If y'all niggas best outfits fall clothes only, did your mama not have a summer bin? That's what went away. The mama having the summer and the fall bin. You had one or two that you interchange, and you're supposed to put up all certain clothes because the weather been so fucked up. Niggas just stop remembering when to put clothes up. Now we just move them to different parts of the closet.
Because it is 85 in October sometimes. Shit,
look, it was just 85 last week. I had to have on a coat this morning.
It was hot the day of the video shoot. We had planned for it to be
bro, I'm playing for that shit to be cold. I get out there.
Bro, I had sweaters and shit, bro.
I did Sister Shirt 2 years in a row. First time I was just there with the publicist, just kind of following her around doing video. As well, I got a hella shit. This time it was more official capacity. And the first year, bro, that shit was so motherfucking cold outside. I was so goddamn mad that I came to that shit. This year I had a hoodie on. I still ain't got my hoodie back. I don't know where that motherfucker is because I put it under a chair. I ain't seen it since. It's my ethics more TV one, but I got a great one. But brother, I had sweatpants on all the time. I'm like, nigga, it's 85 degrees out here. Y'all niggas power walking. Slow down.
Folks out there falling out.
Bro, falling the place hot as hell. I'm like, this wasn't on my trust report.
Hey, I was at a college football game that day, and at least 5 people fell out. Yeah. Like my daughter is my daughter is a student nurse. She in her clinicals, and my daughter I saw her on her Doc McStuff and shit. The first lady fall out. My daughter jumped into action. She was taking pulse. I'm like, God damn, man, look at that.
That's mine.
She was like, I had my little fan with me, right? She's like, Dad, I need it. Do what you gotta do, Doc. I'm like, shit, you want to just be a nurse? Because I'm like, the way you
She
doing.
commandeered your fan, bro.
Hey, bro, she took my fan. I'm over there. I'm fat. Nigga, I'm in the sun. Like, hey, my fan is on. The lady fell out. I'm just sitting there rocking and shit. Like, hey, it's too hot out here. Where's my fan?
Hey, that was some 911 the TV show type shit right there. That's what's up. I know you was proud of it.
And you're gonna have to give me that back because I'm gonna be the next person you're gonna have to check on in a minute.
She running down to the sideline on the TSU sideline, like, hey, can y'all give me some ice? Hey, can y'all take one of them towels and dip it in the cooler? I'm like, hey, I was proud of her, but I'm sitting there like, hey, y'all, I know I got the little weather app on my phone. I look at it and it say 85. I know St. Louis 85 mean 102. So that means, nigga, I'm drinking water today. Put that liquor down, fam.
Nigga, stop drinking yak when it's hot as shit. Like, come on, y'all. I need a shirt that says so niggas get it together.
So, speaking of wild females,
Travis Kelce had an ex-girlfriend, very beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Don't get me wrong. This one he used was black Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Now he is the already called the cops, but and he's the cop.
He went from Democrat to Republican.
Real swift. No pun intended. That was really good because I really wasn't even trying to talk about her, and that worked out. I guess shout out to Taylor Swift because she get money.
That was hella funny. That was perfect.
Yeah, bro, it worked. I didn't even think about it. That's how.
Even though she a Democrat too, but I'm just saying he went from Black Lives Matter to All Lives Matter real quick.
Why only the niggers matter? Because it's all of us out here, Jews, Gentiles. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. Shout out to Chappelle.
Not the Jews and the Gentiles.
Look, we was talking about motherfucking Chappelle show the other day, how legendary that show is. And I was like, you no way Dave Chappelle could be doing shit right now because you can't get away doing a whole skit of white people called the nigger family.
That part.
Or get away with him being
Clayton Bigsby. Hell yeah.
We talked about. I was like,
he had to know what was coming, bro. He was playing in their face too, bro.
The Clayton Bigsby skit gotta be
hella funny.
The funniest shit ever.
And that was the very first episode, bro.
At the very end, and he said, and he left her because
she was a
nigga.
Bro, I was just like, how y'all take this nigga serious?
Bro.
I'm like, bro, how y'all write? Whoever y'all writers are, there's no reason why Dave Chappelle shouldn't got to spit. Well, that niggas too.
It was
soft.
him and that white boy, Neil.
The world too soft for what the Chappelle show offered now.
Because, can you even watch it anywhere?
Yeah, it was on Netflix for hellas.
Yeah,
they put it on Netflix.
I know it be on Comedy Central and all that.
Man, that's the great. I bought season 1.
I had season 1. I had season 1 on DVD.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, Kayla.
Detroit. Ooh,
nah, when he went back in time as free to say,
bro,
he was playing, hey, keep it a book. He was playing in their face, bro. Like he had to know. He had to know the guillotine was coming, bro. Like he was on a line, bro, with them jokes.
He made all skits to trigger white people.
Yeah,
that
was Buck nasty. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy.
Shout out to Charlie. The nastiest hater,
man. But Kayla Nicole.
Travis Kelce.
I was gonna say, see if you can find that clip.
I had it saved on my Twitter, but I don't got Twitter logged in on here. Nor do I know. Angel Reese, Kayla. I know somebody gotta have it, but Kayla Nicole, which is the ex of Angel Reese, she had a little "you dig" to say, and I just want to see the clip. There is it. Is it this? I hope niggas don't let me read the caption. I think it's this. So let me go ahead and get y'all over to what we're talking about, which is pretty much essentially she made a comment when they asked her about her and Travis Kelce not being together. It was a rumor that he made her go 50-50, never bought her shit, which I don't believe it. Which she said wasn't true. But her remark to that was, look at me. Do I look like I go 50-50? Mm-hmm. And I was like, what does that mean? Not saying nobody should have to do. You do what works for you. Nobody should have to. Whatever nigga gonna provide the way you need them to, and you require. It's weird to hear somebody say. So I'm like, they came to the notion of if you find somebody's supposed to pay your bills. No, I don't believe in that. I don't know what your level of how you look.
That's damn near what calling me is about. Like that's what that is about. That's what that's
Yeah.
for. Like, cause it's a false sense of entitlement. Like, flip the script. Like, man, I can't just demand no, you know what I'm saying, no shit like that. So what make you think? Nah.
Yeah.
Look, so we finna play the clip.
I was gonna say.
I know there was a rumor that they were saying that you stopped messing with him at one point because of 50-50. Is there water? Where did the water go? What is the question? The who? 50-50. Remember they were saying that you said he was cheap, or they were saying that you were...
Oh, the splitting the bills.
The splitting 50-50, yeah, the 50-50.
Yeah.
Remember, what was the tea on that?
Yeah, do I look like anybody that would split anything?
So you guys broke up at that point because...
No, this is the question. Do I look like I would go 50-50 on bills?
No.
Okay. So yeah, that was ridiculous. But he addressed that too, though. That was, I don't even know why that even became a thing. Yeah, that was never an issue in our relationship, but it was definitely a rumor on the internet.
Can I go first?
Yes, sir.
Well, as my guy DC Young Fly said, now your ass single. That's the first thing. Now your ass single. It reminds me of a TV show that my wife always forces me to watch called The Game. Y'all ever seen The Game? My wife.
That's the show right there.
My wife always.
The Game. Black throwback show.
Yeah, so she like, let's watch The Game. It reminds me of the Jason Pitts and Kelly Pitts scandal. And the fact that Jason was cheap because he's a football player and he realizes that he only got so many years to play football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got so many years to play football, and he's like, hey, I'm penny pinching.
I'm not gonna blow through this check.
Because I can blow through it, and then we accumulate all these bills, and I won't have the income to support them. Right?
Which was practical.
And they got a whole ESPN 30 for 30 call broke for all the people that didn't do that.
Niggas was down. Man.
So I don't understand. If it's for the betterment of your household, why would you shortchange your household? What do you mean go 50-50 on bills? It's if you trying to be the wife, it's y'all money. Like, go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
I'm gonna offer a perspective of it. I try to look at things from multiple different perspectives instead of just remaining biased. So let's kick it like this. What if, for the fact that you have women like this, because the first thing she said out her mouth that made me cringe is what it looked like me sharing anything. Sharing, like what the like that's what you're supposed to do if you're in a relationship, or especially in a committed long-term, you know what I'm saying, situation. So the first thing out of her mouth was would I look like sharing anything? What?
Well, I think she said split, which is damn near the same, but
yeah, split sharing. Okay, split sharing. Right. So boom. From there. Maybe if you got women that think like this, that move like this, that operate this at the most disgusting level, and then on the dating level, you have dudes just like, nah, like as I'm getting to know you before we get to that point, like, nah, everything 50-50. Like, if it went like that, could you blame?
But that's I'm not, and I see that perspective though. I can understand that perspective because this is why I always say I never knock somebody from what they feel they desire and require, because it's always somebody that can provide what you're looking for.
Well, it's not Travis Kelce, and now he got him a rich one. He ain't got to pay no bills. Hey, she made him cut the beard. He's like, I'll cut the beard for the Swiftie money.
He just had to cut the beard and deal with the fact she built like Gumby.
Hey, look, he an NFL player. He probably cheat anyway.
That back long. That motherfucker long as the last hour of work. That motherfucker's long and strong. I ain't knocking it because whatever. When they said it can't be, that must be jam because jelly don't shake like that.
Hey,
that shit's jelly. That shit's jelly.
That shit's
moving that motherfucker. I'll be thinking
that's preservatives.
She be having a fucking seizure. I'm like, girl, sit down. It's hot. Stop moving like that.
Bro. But you know what though? it's unfortunate. There's a lot of women who feel that they're too good or I look too good to have certain, I guess, normal things. You know, you can dumb that down to the lowest level. Be like, oh, I'm too good to go to Applebee's on the first date, girl.
Half of this 2 for 20 will be for me.
Because I don't.
A lot of that is cap. I call cap. A lot of that is cap. Because I mean, like, keep it real, especially in these days and times. Like we living in a moment where damn near everybody trying to prey upon everybody. So yeah, if I say that and you go for it, then yeah, that's what it is. But let's be practical, bro. Ain't nobody thinking of living like that for real, bro.
And I'm gonna go against the wife right here. Shout out to the at-home producer. Shout out to if you watching, that means the family watching. Hey, mama. Hey, auntie. I know y'all watching too. But I disagree. I don't think Travis paying all the bills. I think if they are living, yeah, they're in 2 separate houses. They're not married. But in this situation, he wasn't married to this girl. And if she think that he's supposed, because outside of Travis Kelce, I just found this.
Like,
who is she? What is she?
Sports journalist.
I didn't but a sports journalist ain't making millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Unless you Stephen A. Smith.
Like,
unless
I ain't never seen you. You ain't never been on no ESPN or none of that. Nah.
It was good to find out something else because I hated
ESPN 6.
I was looking at her like, sure, I really only know you because of this situation. So I'm like, you got to be doing something else that whereas like people that's tapped in with you is more notable. And I think my only issue was just how she said it. Like I said, if that's how you feel, who am I? I ain't your target audience. So I ain't even finna stress about your ideology or whatever you think and feel.
Oh, I had to Google her.
Okay.
She's a sports reporter, model, fashion influencer, singer, and YouTuber.
Ooh. Okay.
So she bad and she got 2 jobs.
Yeah, she is. Okay. Turn up. She got a little check.
That's what you can break that equation down to.
She was Travis Kelce girl.
That's all I had. That's what we knew it for. The fine black lady there. I think the only reason we really paid attention to her, not saying because she's gorgeous, but it's because you see a white Travis Kelce with this fine black woman. And now niggas got to look into her because it's like, what the fuck? I'm like, you like white boys. Wow. Do what you do. It's like
hey, last one before we get into this interview, man.
This nigga, Roberto. I'm always call this nigga Roberto Kelly.
Yeah, what's up with Robert?
Daughter.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I didn't even
get the name, to be honest. But his daughter.
Bro, I see that the other day and fell out.
Sexually assaulted her growing up, which I mean, we know that type of shit do happen. Within
Buku Abi?
Let me see. Buku Abi, that's a name.
Buku Abi?
What the name you? What kind of your mama? What's your people now? Like who is? That's all black people when they first meet. Who your mama now? I was like, you don't know my people. I ain't even from out here. Stop asking me that. But I had to tell this lady that used to come up in the school. Who your people? I was like, you don't know them. Stop asking me that. You work for the Fed?
Oh, her Joanne Kelly. I guess Buku Abi, also known as Joanne Kelly.
Okay, because I'm like, how do we get you, Dre's daughter? Who your mom? Still, who your mama now? But she said he sexually assaulted her, which I mean, honestly, I can't say it's far fetched.
Yeah.
It's fucking with little kids. People do get touched on by people in their family. So I don't want it to be true, but I would hope she's saying this because this is her truth.
I think that is Dre's daughter. Drea's daughter.
So I will hope. Like I said, it's like one of the things like I don't want it to be true because you don't want to hear them type of situations happen to somebody. But if you're gonna be talking about it, it need to be true. What's good, bro?
I would say this, bro. We gonna deal with empirical facts, right? We gonna deal with what's probable and what's probable. Now, the probability of that happening, like you said, yeah, that type of stuff happens. But come on, bro. Like, no disrespect. Why wouldn't it be aired out during the whole surviving R. Kelly era, bro? Like, if anything was not out in the light yet. Like that was the moment to do that. And to the public, they look like you capping. They look like you trying to capitalize.
Which is crazy because it's like, well, we know the nigga don't got no money. We know he broke.
Yeah.
So I can't say it's money motivated. Unless he got something somewhere where she could get assets.
He definitely still
he's definitely still making some form of money.
He
like
definitely still like, okay, yeah, he might not own 100% of the masters and publishing, but it's still mailbox money coming through the mail. He still got shit. Come on, bro.
Somebody got to cash it. He can't.
Well, he probably got.
Well, that's what they've been doing. They said the man was illiterate. That's what's been going on. Somebody else
he probably got somebody that's managing what books he do got. Why
that's been going on from jump. They said the man can't
somebody got to pay the lawyer.
Yeah,
somebody got to pay the lawyer. He still got a lawyer on retaine, so somebody got to pay him. So he getting the money somewhere. Now I'm a firm believer in this. When Gutta made a real good point. When you get all these documentaries and all this shit coming out, why did it,
when it's safe, like
just like right now, the moment somebody said I'm gonna stand up to Diddy, everybody came out the woodworks. If somebody 10 years from now comes out and like, oh well, Diddy did this, why didn't you say something then?
When you could make sure
not even gonna want to entertain it.
Like when you could make sure this goes bad, and like I said, that's why it's one of them situations. Like I hope you're saying, because I ain't never heard of her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I know he got kids. I'm not invested in his life enough to try to figure out who their mamas is and where they come from. But it's just one of them. Like I feel like that would have been something. I'm from the Chicago area. I've been knowing about that R. Kelly tape. We were seeing that shit as kids. You could download that bitch off LimeWire. Like we were seeing.
Why wouldn't nobody else, like, okay, if that happened, I'm sure by now, whenever it happened until now, she didn't spoke on it to somebody. Like, ain't nobody else cooperating this. Ain't nobody, like you said, we never even seen this lady, bro. We never even seen this lady before. Out of all the documentaries, footage, video footage, old footage, pictures, court appearances, we ain't never seen this lady, bro. And then today we supposed to believe you, take you on face, and after everybody else that told their story, there's been waiting to tell their story. You waited even longer.
But so here's my thing. Here's my thing, because I got all respect for Drea Kelly, and she blessed us with an interview. And so I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say I don't believe you. I'm just gonna say there are avenues to get justice. Going to the news is not one of them. If your father indeed molested you, go to the authorities and press charges and compile them charges on the shit he already sitting on.
Because it's 30.
Right, because it's not like
30 piece.
You're trying to get him. He already got. So yeah, let's add this on to it. Right?
Think about it. Think about it. When you're in jail already, if you're doing a prison bid already and you pick up a charge for fighting in jail, nigga, we ain't gotta start over, nigga. They just add that shit on.
They put it on the back end.
We'll just be here a little longer, sir.
So like it looks weird.
It does.
And that's what it is. It's because
it does. And somebody, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect. I'm just saying how it looked.
Yeah.
I'm just saying how it looked to the public, because it popped up on my screen, and as soon as I saw it, I swiped it because it's like, nah, I'm not finna entertain it.
Yeah, and it's one of them like I can't put it past him because of his history. We know how.
Nah, we don't put
that nigga get out.
I'll put nothing past
freaky ass nigga. You a 69 God.
Freaky ass Kelly, or freaky ass Frog, freaky ass Kelly.
That's why I say, like, I don't want to say I hope it. You hope it didn't happen because you don't want that type of shit to happen to you. Mm-hmm. But in this type of situation, that makes you out to be the bad person.
Yep.
So if it happened, I just be wanting to know, why was it now that came out? Like, why am I finding out via social media instead of being that shit added on?
Yeah,
that shit should have been the first charge. Because if it happened when you was a kid, and then you were adding the other people into it. because who all would have knew?
I'm flabbergasted that after all this time we never even seen or heard of this lady, bro. Like it would be different if it was little trace amounts of her popping up here and there, and then you would think a little bit more. You'd be like, oh, that's such and such. Ah, well, let me see what she talking about. Like, nah, like you just for you to pop up out of nowhere with these allegations, like I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I just hate. Well, only thing I hate about shit like this is true. I need everything to happen. It ain't true, then it unfortunately taints that message sometimes for those people who on the sway. If you, I'm a firm believer that shit happen to you. I believe what you said. You ain't unless you prove to be a liar to me. I'm gonna have to take what you say and then address it from there. But if it ain't, then that make it look like damn, it's too many people out here really dealing with that type of shit for folks to just be using it as a potential game, which I can't say she is or is not doing. I'm not even here to even put that type of questioning out there, nor question what she said.
It could be for the more time because ain't it rumors of him supposed to be getting out? It could be.
Yeah, but there are stories like, and unfortunately in this day and age we got there just because it's a on a news site don't necessarily make it true. But there have been reports that some of the stuff that he did might be, out of kind of like in the Bill Cosby aspect where some of the stuff was the time had expired on it.
You got statute of limitations, and then you also have the main thing why stuff get thrown out and overturned, and that's how let's put it like this: how evidence was obtained.
Exactly.
How the police or whatever agencies went about they policies and procedures, and if they did it on the one or not. You see what I'm saying? That's what a lot of that shit really come down to, because if you a scumbag and let's say you got a lot of money, but you ain't got clout like that, you a drug dealer. Okay, I'm finna do all this illegal shit and nail you to the cross, and it's up to you to unfigure that out. Versus you somebody that's a celebrity, you somebody that's prominent, and you got lawyers, they got lawyers, it's not gonna make it past go. So you
like,
gotta take that into.
Let's be real. Diddy, all these accusations and allegations on Diddy, had that video of Cassie and him in the hallway never showed up, Diddy will still be out right now. I think the fact that they had that video, they could at least be like, hey, we'll get you on a small charge while we build the case for the big charge.
I'm not satisfied.
Huh?
I'm not satisfied with that, and I'm not satisfied with how we received it overall as the public. Like, what's up with Marriott? Like, why they hold on to that footage that long?
That's the big I said, because it got released because it was a statute of limitation of like 8 years for the domestic violence thing. And I'm just like, who held on to that shit? Because it was you getting paid for it, and the nigga
somebody
just
got
paid.
Somebody
was getting paid, and he just was like, fuck it. All right, it's past the statute of limitation. I'm done paying. All right, I'm gonna release it. I said, did he probably release that bitch? Because I mean, they gonna know you a dog.
That's what old babe said. Jaguar, right? They said that's what he doing right now. He releasing all this footage on the dark web for cash money because he need the money. He's trying to run his money back up.
I listen to Jaguar Wright with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I only listen to her on the background vocals of Song Cry. That's the only time I listen to Jaguar.
That would make sense, because if it's off in the fall and you just trying to, you know what I'm saying, put yourself in the best positioning, why you falling? You trying to put your arm out? Why you falling?
To be honest, I don't think Diddy in a financial crisis.
That too.
And I'm gonna just say, because if you look at all his artists, this was the king of bad deals.
He just gave everybody their publishing back.
Now I can't
just now
he lost a lot of money because of shit starting to come out and people had to give.
Well, he lost a lot of endorsements, like with Revolt, yeah.
And then you gotta think about expenses. You gotta think about expenses too. That song, Every Breath You Take with Sting, boy, don't you know every time they play that on the radio, he got a socket to their pockets like a $250,000, bro.
Oh yeah.
Every time that song is played. So let's just say hypothetically, right? he got the powers to pull the strings to not have that song played on no station in America. That don't mean they're not playing it in the UK. That don't mean they're not playing it in Asia. He got to sock it to their pockets, boy.
Yeah.
So you got to think about expenses too.
Big ass facts, man.
Let's get to it, man.
Man, what you want to do?
I said, let's get to this interview,
Let's
man.
get to it, man. We got
Wow.
an interview, man. Look, bro, you've been out here kicking it with us, man. For those who have not tapped into what you do, what you got going on, let people know who GuttaIzReal.
What's cracking? What's the word, nerd? You see me with the tape up glasses, man. What's the word, nerd? My name is GuttaIzReal. I am an artist. I am a father, soon to be philosopher and philanthropist. Now I'm just talking shit. But nah, you know, hip hop head, STL born and raised, man. Then been through some of the same places, some of the same school situations. There's some other people, you know, that may have been on the show. I was incarcerated for 12 years. I got locked up at the end of 2010, came home pretty much the end of 2021. And since then, I just really been working diligently on turning that whole narrative around, turning that whole image around, and really really capitalizing off of my gifts in life instead of the negative stuff.
Okay.
Hey, man, so how did you get into music, and when did you discover the passion you have?
All right, I would say I was born into music, man. Like my father, he was a, you know, DJ on the side of things and a hip hop head, music lover himself. So I grew up in a household, let's say the music room in the basement is nothing but vinyl. It's nothing but original 12 inches, original 7 inches. It's tapes, it's CDs. You know, the beginning of rap and to present day, you know, the oldies, the goodies, blues, jazz, all that type of stuff. My grandfather, he was a jazz head. And my Jackie, she was like a great cousin to me, but I grew up with her in her household. She was a mother figure to me. She was real partial to blues. So I grew up just being exposed to all of it so young. And then as far as me wanting to pursue it, I would say middle school going into high school.
Okay. What was that? I mean, but what was that like? That turning point to you, like, I can do this shit for real.
All right, I'm gonna break it down. So leaving grade school, 5th grade, that's when I really like started writing. That's when I really started like just like picking up the pad and the pen and writing down my thoughts and crafting poetry. And like I tell everybody, like it started off just, you know, writing poetry and then making little love poems to the little girls, trying to flirt with the little girls and stuff. So boom, it went from that to middle school. I'm writing raps, I'm writing, you know, freestyles, I'm writing poetry. I'm kind of like lightweight journaling, you know, whatever I'm going through, I'm putting it on paper. And we used to freestyle, and I was always scared to say my raps out loud. Like that was never like in the forefront of my brain, like wanting to be a rapper. Like that was my, like I say on Locked In, like that was my therapy. Like that was my way to vent. I'm the only child, you know what I'm saying? Grew up the way I grew up. So that was my confidant, the pad and the pen. So leaving middle school, being kind of shy, kind of timid, to say my stuff out loud. Once I made it to high school, freshman year, it was on. We was battle rapping every day.
I heard the good story. Shout out my dog Riley B.
Yes,
So I got
sir.
my brother the first time, as folks know, or some folks don't know, find out later. But I'm a producer, the producer. Well, one or two, I would say Matt is a producer as well as far as the audio side. I'm the visual producer for the show, wonderful show out here called Connect the Dots. Make
Yes,
sure.
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give y'all that Instagram, man. Run that up on motherfucking all social media platforms, man. Connect the Dots. 314. Oops.
Oh, I was doing it so you
Oh,
can
shit.
talk. I was doing it so you can talk.
But yeah, Connected Dots, man, 314, man, dope platform. Riley created, and I was fortunate to come in after the third episode in like a 3-year hiatus, maybe 2 to 3 year hiatus from when they did the first ever shoot, and we completely took it up from there, man. My dog getting interviewed and all type of stuff. So wait till y'all see what we got planned up for the next week. We got some big shit coming for our next shoot to get a bunch of people, some newer episodes for y'all. I know y'all been missing them, but we got some heat coming. But that's where I got to connect this brother for the first time because he was coming, just speaking on him doing rap, 9th grade. I'm hearing the story before he got there. He came in there, man, and dropped some bars in that motherfucker for sure. Mm-hmm. So I definitely, I'm a nigga who takes himself as I love lyricists. My father's a poet since before I've been born. Shit, I'm 35. So he's not a poet where he does it in church, like perform what he used to. My mama who sings, she's a great singer. He would do poetry at the same time. So it was like this. It was like this every one of the pastors' anniversaries. I gotta be there because these niggas gotta do this duet, and I used to be pissed because I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this nigga anniversary. I'm trying to be at the crib playing these 64. But if you had to, we kind of touched on it earlier, man, which are the boom bap, the 90s. But if you had to describe your musical style, outside of that vibe, what would you compare it to and why?
That is a very good question. So the question you're asking, you saying take it outside of just framing.
I mean, you got what lane would you put yourself in? Pretty much in short. And even if you do include, even if it is that 90s boom bap, like why is that the era in which you pick?
I got you. I got two components for you. So first and foremost, like just old school, man. Like no, not to what's going on currently or none of that, because that's how we keep it going by innovating. Like every 10 years or so, everybody pick it up and do something different with it. But what I'm trying to bring back along with that is some of them old school sounds, some of them old school vibes, and also some of them old school principles of why we do this. You see what I'm saying? Like it gotta mean something. It gotta have a message in it. It can't just be. It can't just be in vain. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as the hip hop culture is concerned now, as far as music abroad, do what you do. But for those who into hip hop, those who into rap, for those who take it serious, I'm trying to be one of those voices that push shit out there and curate content for y'all. So
okay.
So man, you mentioned you was from St. Louis, man. Shout out to STL, obviously. What do you feel is missing from the St. Louis music scene?
It's for real one thing and one thing only. I ain't even finna nitpick tonight. It's one thing and one thing only. And before I say what I say, it's changing. And that's unity. That's unity. And it's changing. What we doing right now is changing. What Ali verse is doing is changing. Hitman Holla going where he going and bringing it back. Nando going where he going and bringing it back. It's changing. It didn't used to be like that. But we just need a little, I swear, like just a little bit more of it. And we gonna go to the moon and back.
I agree. I'll definitely agree with that for sure. Unity, people in lanes, people got to realize just because I do the same thing as you doesn't mean we can't do the same thing together and still get money. I always explain to people the money printer didn't stop making money when they made yours. Nigga, that new money get made every day, new money gets shredded. Old money gets shredded daily. So, nigga, we can help you. You get to where you go. It's not your responsibility or it's not your duty to reach back. But if you know it's been motherfuckers you've been rocking with, they got the same grit and grind that you got.
why wouldn't you reach out or make it easier? Like I don't like that be my whole thing. You don't necessarily have to reach back in the manner of I'm finna touch your hand, or oh okay I'm finna do this and make it known for whatever. It don't necessarily have to be nothing like that. It can be totally behind the scenes, like keep it a buck. You know how do you know Michael Jackson and Prince behind closed doors, how many people they help?
Mm-hmm.
How many people they help get they masters back, revitalize their career, do this, do that, whatever the case it may be. It could have been shit. They got fucked out they did 10, 20 years ago and they ain't got nowhere to live. Motherfucker bought them a house that ain't even be spoke on. If you can make the way easier for anybody coming behind you, bro, why we not doing it? Why when did we get away from that? When did we become so caught up to where it's like, I'm just trying to do what I'm trying to do and get away from everybody. Like when did it become like that?
Right. It's a big selfishness, which I always say nobody is. Shout out to my dog DJ Donnie out in Arkansas, man. Came rocked with us for some episode a couple months back. But it's just the whole thing. Like I say, you're not obligated, but you always realize there was other motherfuckers who's in the same predicament as you. Somebody gave you an opportunity. You don't have to hold their hand, but there's nothing wrong with an assist of some sort. I don't gotta put, oh yeah, I'll sign. Just like Winando, just because he with T-Pain don't mean he gotta put a motherfucker in front of T-Pain. But it also means he can set up, he's doing concerts in different situations where you get on the bill of that. Now you being looked at in the same space because shit is being made from that. It is all what you do with that opportunity.
Right. I'm gonna throw the ball up. Look, I'm gonna throw the ball up now. If you catch it and dunk it, that's what's up. If you fumble it, that's on you.
That's on you. And a lot of people just feel like motherfucker, just like when people get big. First thing, especially our people, and I always speak about our people because that's all I'm concerned about. As far as making sure we got our shit in order. Before I worry about somebody else's shit. But we big on telling motherfuckers who make it and get rich that they need to come put their money to where their city is. I'm like, what if that city ain't never did nothing for them outside of living there? Okay. You mean to tell me it's his responsibility to come do what the fucking councilman and all them supposed to do because I use my God-given talent. Is it great that I do it? Amazing. But
I'm not obligated.
You can't be entitled to my money, nigga. You ain't getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
The city is not gonna take care of me or none of my family members, motherfucking, when we die. The city not gonna bury my grandma.
Most you gonna get is a proclamation of the key, and they giving them motherfuckers out
like Tic Tacs,
like candy on Halloween, like get the motherfuckers. So it's just like.
It's a false, like everybody's selfish and then everybody got a false sense of entitlement and then everybody want everybody to do what they could or should be doing.
They envision, but don't got the funds. I'm like, well then they gonna raise it. You know how many motherfuckers it costs billions of dollars to campaign to be a president. I was listening on the radio Breakfast
Club. You ain't gotta raise the money. Write the shit down.
Facts. But so I'm listening on the radio and they talking about how much it costs to campaign as a president here and how long they do it. It's certain other countries, and they ain't going into details of the countries, but certain other countries, the motherfuckers campaign for 30 days prior to the election and use far less money to get that across because it's more about really what I'm out here trying to do.
Well, it's capitalism here. Everybody makes money during a presidential campaign.
Yep.
And I'm gonna throw in another component that like I really be like analyzing and trying to break down not only my psyche but the psyche of the people around me. Is like we be too caught up on appearances. Like we've learned marketing so good that okay, as long as everything looking right, it's right, and we really know like if things is looking too perfect, that you probably need to look into it a little bit more.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like we get too caught up on it.
Yeah, we big for that for sure, bro. So just another question, bro. You touched on it a little bit earlier with your 12 years of incarceration, which is always, whether it's one day or 15 years, is always a welcome home. Because
Right
it's
on.
a second
I
chance
appreciate that.
to do what you feel like you didn't get to do with that 12 years passing. But do you feel that time of reflection, for you to be to yourself, at that time, did it contribute to your growth musically from the beginning till now, and how?
It contributed to my life overall. It saved my life. Like I ain't one of them dudes that been in prison that's finna like glorified or tell you all the toughest stories. Like nigga, that shit saved my life, bro. Cause the way I was going, I was either gonna go forever or I was gonna make somebody kill me. You feel me? Cause I didn't care. So me going there and going through that time and having that reflection and learning what I learned, that helped with my life overall. But with the music, it really helped because you gotta think about it. You don't have no inspiration in there. Pac said it best. You know what I'm saying? You got these walls, you got all this steel and gray and green shit you looking at. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no women in there, ain't nobody really kicking it in there. You know what I'm saying? And the most you can buy is some Zuzus and Wham Wham. So or whatever contraband is on the yours. So, where are you drawing inspiration from? Like calling me. I wrote that shit in 2012. A lot like half the songs that's on this up and coming project or newer songs that I wrote when I first came home and songs I wrote years ago when I was in the joint. And you gotta ask yourself, like, you like calling me, right?
Yeah.
What was I tapping into to be able to write that from pure darkness? Pure darkness. I'm in a cell with another nigga I don't know. It's a toilet over here. It's a desk right here. The bunk right here. I ain't got no instrumentals. Ain't no beat. Ain't no computer. Ain't no NPC. I got this piece of yellow legal paper and I got a pencil. How did I do it? Once I start tapping into that turned me into somebody else.
So you got to, if you would give a percentage of, a project, whenever your upcoming project drops, what percentage of that would be music that came from your time spent incarcerated?
I say probably realistically 50 to 60%. It's half and half.
Okay.
Cause like Hopeless, I wrote in the joint. Calling Me, I wrote in the joint. Better Route, I wrote in the joint. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like them the ones I can think of real quick. This out. Well, now Hopeless ain't out. You heard Hopeless.
We're gonna play that before we get to the end.
Yeah, bro. Like probably half and half just to show people, bro, the skill, the dedication, the growth. You feel me? Like I'm putting it all on display.
Okay.
So, bro, you just shot your first visual for Locked In, man. How was that experience for you?
Man, that was lit, bro. I probably was lit off that for like the next 2 days, man. I appreciate you. And man, I can't wait for it to come out. Like it was my first video. We got some really dope shots that I wasn't even expecting us to get. And even though I was overthinking it and I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that or whatever, like how it went organically, I couldn't imagine it coming out no better than how it did. So I'm satisfied. I'm just waiting on it to come out.
It's definitely gonna come real soon, my boy. You're gonna love it.
Hey, shout out to Ethnic Kitchen More TV, man. I forgot to throw that plug in there when I put the question, man.
So, if I'm a new listener, I'm just now tapping into GuttaIzReal. What do you want from not only your new listeners, but those that's been tapped in? What do you want them to get from your music?
I want them to gain a sense of hope because, like, I had to realize this, and it probably took. I'm 34 now. It probably took me until I was 30, turning 31, to realize this. A really close friend of mine from around the way, my sister, in fact, she asked me. She say, like where you at now? Everything you done been through, where you at now? Turning it into the new, I guess, reformed person, being back out. What would you say you rap about? And it left me stunned. I was mad I couldn't answer the question for probably about like 2 weeks. And then it hit me just reading the title of something that I wrote, like a little freestyle, whatever. And that's perseverance, bro. Like that's like you hear the term struggle music, like, oh, what type of he made struggle music. Like if somebody is defining me, I want them to be like, oh, he made perseverance music. He made shit for you to push through. You see what I'm saying? Or reflect upon them dark times, them bad times, and see like you still here, you still made it, you learned from what you learned from and you able to keep it pushing. Not only able to keep it pushing, but to allow that divine light to shine through you.
Mm-hmm.
It for those that believe in God. You feel me? Like that's really where I'm at with it.
Okay.
Man, what's next for GuttaIzReal, man?
Whoo, man, I'm feeling like you now, man. I'm getting busy. I'm getting booked and busy. It's definitely some more podcasts.
Okay.
It's definitely another joint. I'm finna roll up a joint. But that's off record. But nah, for real. The album, Enigmatic. The album is dropping, God willing, before the year is out.
Okay.
I'm saying like that. Before the year is out, before the ball drop, New Year's Eve, and we bring in the New Year's, y'all gonna be bumping that. My holiday gift to y'all.
Ooh, y'all heard that?
That's coming out. I got a show coming up. It pops like the 24th. Yeah, the 24th of this month, October 24th. Pop out to my first show. It pops. $10 tickets through me. DM me. GuttaIzReal across all platforms. I'm gonna say it again. GuttaIzReal. GuttaIz Real across all platforms. $10 tickets through me. $20 at the door. Halloween concert, rap, and EDM concert. That's coming up. And I'm really excited about that because February, that was however many months ago, my wife's birthday. We went there for a concert. No, we just went there to kick it. It was her birthday. But a concert, Jizz was performing. Caught his concert. And I'm just looking at the whole setup and I'm like, yeah, like I'm finna be on this stage in a year. And look at me now, less than a year, we finna be on this stage. So
manifestation is real.
Yes, sir.
Put it out in the air.
Hey, he took that first step.
That's all it takes.
on me.
First step.
On me. After the album coming into the new year, I'm finna do my best to make y'all sick of me. I'm trying to be everywhere. I'm trying to pop up on every podcast. I'm trying to pop up on y'all algorithm every time y'all swipe y'all phone. We got podcasts in the work. The Hip Hop Great, I got one episode on there right now. I'm rebranding, like I said at the top of the album. I'm rebranding and refocusing my shit. So got a couple different podcasts coming out, catered to two different things. And I think that's gonna be received well. And as far as the music tip, I'm just gonna start slapping y'all. Like I'm catching on to what's going on out here. Like I'm just gonna keep slapping y'all with EPs, 5 to 7, 8 songs, back to back to back, kind of like what Don Tripp doing. Maybe not as frequent, like month to month, but maybe like every 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
I got and what's crazy about it, it just ain't by me right now. But I got a book bag I came home with nothing but the songs I was telling you about I wrote when I was in the joint.
Mm-hmm.
That got an A side, a B side, and a C side to it. That ain't to mention everything I've been writing since I've been home. I've been home 3 years. That ain't to mention everything I'm working on right now on the go. Okay. So when I say I'm finna be slapping you out with music, like I'm trying to be like the Don Trips, the Currencies, artists like that, to where they dropping consistently for their fans, man.
Okay,
because I love to do it. This just ain't no money grab for me. This is a byproduct of like this is gonna put me in a position to make money elsewhere. But the music, I'm probably not gonna ever stop doing it.
I heard that it's got to be a passion, or you ain't gonna love doing what you're doing.
Like I said, it's the passion, but it's definitely my therapy. If I don't get it off my chest and express it, I guess in this way, or if I don't, if I wasn't, blessed to have my wife, and be able to talk to her or whatever the case may be, like everybody ain't got somebody.
Right.
So, and you're not gonna have everybody forever. That too.
Right.
So that overall, that is how I keep myself out of trouble. Straight up.
Hey.
If I don't get it off my chest, bro, I'm gonna explode.
Hey, you definitely gotta get that shit off, bro. So, where can our listeners and viewers find any and everything with GuttaIzReal?
Oh wow, Google GuttaIzReal, man. Hey, and this ain't no shade. This is just get up on your game, get up on your SEO. Search engine optimization. Google GuttaIzReal. GUTTA is real. I got the whole first 10 pages on lock. If you see somebody else pop up in between my name ain't GuttaIzReal. My name Pussy the Pig. You hear me? Pull it up. GuttaIzReal.com. Just dropped the website, just launched last week. GuttaIzReal.com. You also got Fifth Element Entertainment. That's the parent company, that's the organization, that's the measure I've been pushing since 2008. If you go on my old Facebook page, it's locked up, it's on there. The first graphic that was probably ever made for Fifth Element Entertainment. That's live, that's active, it's established, I own it, that's me. FifthElement.com. And then as far as the music, I'm on SoundCloud, GuttaIzReal on SoundCloud. And then as far as all other DSPs, I'm available everywhere. GuttaIzReal available everywhere on all platforms. Pandora, Amazon Music if you want to purchase. You feel me? Spotify, Apple, all that. Everywhere.
Every fucking where, y'all.
Every fucking where.
Before we get into our rapid fire, man, we're gonna play one more song by my boy GuttaIzReal. We got a track called Hopeless.
Hey, exclusive.
Y'all get the exclusive, man. So we're gonna play this Hopeless while we do a quick commercial break. It is episode 54, season 2. It's your boy NicoThaGreat.
It's the Past Master.
And let's motherfucking get it.
All I ever wanted was for someone to rescue me from being hopeless. Now I'm rolling sacks of bud, light it up, I'm getting fried, stressing about nothing, wishing on a shooting star from afar, but in my mind telling me that it's pointless. All I ever wanted was for someone to rescue me from being hopeless. I don't really know how I feel about it. I highly doubt if I ever recuperate from the moments I went without it. Ever recuperate from the days trying to hoard it. Ever reciprocate from the midnights recording about love lost, love gain. Coping mechanisms laced with Novocaine. I'm numb to it. Still feel it from afar. Wishing on a star. Come on, love, we all go through it. Shit, we don't choose it. Forever feeling invincible.
even impervious, yet and still is no match for my nervousness. Now I'm feeling sick, what in the world is this? Drama, no warning label from daddy, granny, or dear mama, but someone told me it be days like this. Voice from my subconsciousness is coaching me on how not to panic. Cupid strap with automatic shooting at me. I perish, a hopeless romantic girl. All I ever wanted was for someone to rescue me from being hopeless. Now I'm rolling sacks of bud, light it up, I'm getting fried, stressing about nothing, wishing on a shooting star from afar, but in my mind telling me that it's pointless. All I ever wanted was for someone to rescue me from being hopeless. Join my militia, I pour it by the picture. I was more than optimistic, choppers rolling like an engine. Yeah, I seen it all, but of course I'm not a witness. I just torture competition, make an orthodox decision. We correspond with peers. Nigga, we messed up, you know this course not an issue. You mad, I make you face, take some max for your issue. Put that toast to your throat, that take to your neck, we Kleenex, no tissue. All I ever wanted was for someone to rescue me from being hopeless. Now I'm rolling sacks of bud, light it up, I'm getting fried, stressing about nothing, wishing on a shooting star from afar, but in my mind telling me that it's pointless. All I ever wanted was for someone to rescue me from being hopeless.
Episode 54, season 2, Ethnic Issue More. It's your boy Nico the Great.
Man, it's the Past Master.
And we got my dog GuttaIzReal in the building.
Wow.
Before we let you go, my boy,
First,
gotta
before
pass you over to the Past Master.
hey man, before I get into this rapid fire, man, hey, first that song is fire. That,
Right on, bro. I
that
appreciate
Lionel,
it.
hey, that Lionel Richie sample hit.
That motherfucker crazy.
So I was like, hello? Is it me you looking for?
Man, hey, that was crazy, bro.
Hey, that was fire, bro. So, hey, this the rapid fire, man. Study long, study wrong, like a good game of spades, man.
Uh-oh.
As soon as I hit the question, give me an answer. Don't take all day. We trying to get up out this thing.
I bet.
Favorite artist of all time?
Tupac.
Favorite current artist?
Griselda. Beanie the Butcher.
Favorite food?
Pizza.
Dream collab?
Sade.
Nasty.
Woo. Y'all wouldn't even expect that. I just threw y'all off on game.
Sheesh. Dream city to visit?
Four country.
Santorini, Greece.
Okay.
Most influential person in your life?
God.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
For more love and unity in the world.
My brother, you are off the hot seat.
Man, we gotta clap it up again.
That part.
Not make it an actual 10
Another
minute,
segment, right?
A whole nother segment because niggas be like, oh, okay, pass it to somebody else. I'm like, nigga, you're the only person here. Who we gonna pass it to? I'm not answering. I've done enough of it. But man, we gotta clap it up, man, for my dog GuttaIzReal, man. I appreciate you, my brother, coming to take time out your day to kick it with us,
Yes,
wonderful
sir.
folks here at Ethnic Issue More.
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. This is an opportunity and a dream come true for me, man. Like I say on every platform that I've been on since I've been home, man. Much gratitude, much love, and we need more of it, bro. The more we do this, the more we shine.
Big ass facts, man. We gotta next week's gonna be a fire one. Y'all gotta make sure y'all tap in next week. I just want to give y'all a snippet because y'all hear this so much on the show. who I finally.
This is the one good color.
Finally.
The one good one.
Got to come kick it with us. Which one shall I do? I'm gonna do this one. I just want to give y'all the beginning so y'all can hear how this intro kick in. Cause we got the wonderful Blue. The wonderful Blue. I'm clapping it up for Blue before I play it. So y'all can hear who gonna be in the building next week. Who I think is one of the illest, if not the illest R&B singer in St. Louis, who folks know about but don't know like they should. We got Blue in the motherfucking building next week. I need you to hear this beat drop, my brother. Because I know you love it. I do this when I'm watching because I know your expression on the beat drop the mode. Come on, Blue.
Fever when you're present in the room. I get so excited when I'm in the sight of you. Mesmerized how you did it. Hypnotized on how you did it. Fantasize on how you
That came on sexy.
Not about who on me, cause I'm.
I ain't gonna give y'all too much. You're gonna hear it next week. Blue one of the coldest motherfuckers out here.
Indeed.
In my opinion.
Indeed.
My first ever time she got a song, her first song she dropped, that shit a motherfucker had you damn near crying.
Word.
Sit there and get the deal. I think I do. I got that motherfucker on here too.
Hey, that joint just
That's
came on
smooth,
sexy
bro.
as that did. You about to send that to me offline, Jay.
Yeah, bro. That's that real. Matter of fact, you could BLVU how good it is or how good it is. It should be on all DSPs. Oh yeah, you know I gotta play that other one to give you why I think she's one of the best.
Sleepless nights, wondering what I could have did to keep you by my side.
Come on, Blue. What you doing?
Tossing and turning, babe, for your energy. I crave your energy. All I ever did was everything you ever needed me to do. But I can't get nothing back from you, don't you know? I care for you. And that's pure facts, and ain't no questioning that. So tell me, where do we go from here? 'Cause I'm giving too much, and I'm so tired of the mixed emotions and the atmosphere. Tell me, where do we go from here?
Man. If y'all want to hear that is Blue BLVU. Where from here?
Hey, on Apple Music to get that song though, it's BLEUE.
UE. Well, it should be BLEU.
Or EU. BLEU.
The other one should come out under the new name. She had to switch it up because Young Blue switched it to Blue.
Oh.
And it was like,
you know. Legalities, but hey, I'm fucking with that. Definitely shout out to her, man.
Bro.
I want to work with her, bro.
She cold. And most people,
if you see this Blue, I want to. Hey, let's collab.
I don't know. She's actually Nando backup singer.
Word.
But got the capability. That song, my first time hearing it, she was actually a part of the competition that Nando was a part of to make it to with T-Pain. Even though Nando didn't win, he lost by 0.08. He still was the person that ended up getting the deal.
Hey, I ain't gonna say too much, right? I'm just gonna say I know about all that. And then I'm gonna ask you a question real quick. Would you believe me if I told you the very first day, without saying too much, bro, the very first day I touched down from the joint, somebody real close to me and called me and was like, "Hey, let's work. You can get on the song right now with T-Pain." You remember? And I just was not on it. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I told for the person who see this that know who I'm talking about, like I told this person to their face, like, bro, I thought you was all cap, but that was definitely a situation I could have been a part of, and I know what you are saying to be true. And if she's Nando's backup singer, that's a phone call. I definitely want to work.
Oh yeah, she definitely is. She low key damn near won the competition herself. When she dropped that song I just played, that I watched T-Pain stop the song, and Google her to make sure she wasn't lying that she was already somebody popping in the competition, like popping in the world and just trying to sneak in this bitch. I was like, look, I'm like, nigga, it's people that sing. Nigga, you can sing.
Yeah.
You got that old R&B. No,
Yeah, sing.
But both.
She gonna be on the Sweat Motel.
On me, sing with an I and with an A. It's two different things. If you can sing, that's something totally different.
That's that I know you grew up in the church singing. And when she get in that band, I got to see her do it in person. Like just hearing her sing in person. She got a song. I'm gonna play them too, and I'm gonna play her song she featured on with Nando STF for his latest album, Year to 8. It's called 10:55 p.m.
Oh yeah, that's one of my jams.
And I don't have it on this computer. It's on the last one, but when I tell you, look, you thought that first song was a nice, sexy vibe. That 10:55 p.m. is a motherfucker for sure.
All right, well, damn it, it's 10:51. So about time it go off, it's gonna be 10:55.
And you gotta play it. 10:55 p.m. Y'all tap into that, man. Make sure y'all tap in next week, man. As always, I love y'all ashy asses. And your boy Nico the Great.
Oh yeah, hey, it's Past Master. Tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. sharp. Past Masters picks, college football. Yeah, and hey man.
But we also gotta tell them. We do this wonderful thing
Oh yeah,
called POSTAL PODCASTING.
that thing.
That means rain, sleet, and or snow.
We in this hole.
We're gonna provide you with the wonderful news. I think we gave some good ones today.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna drop a couple jewels.
That part.
I feel like we did
Extraordinary and extra. I'm telling you, drop it.
And we're gonna locate all the missing blue clues.
Fuck you,
that
Steve.
Steve lost on his motherfucking way to rehab. Trying to do better.
Yeah.
But Steve, I'm gonna add that to the tagline. I appreciate that you reaching out.
Good to
making sure we still good. But nigga, it's just like your ex seeing you level up in life and hit you up later. So how you been? How the kids? Bitch, leave me the fuck alone.
That part.
I
appreciate you checking on me, but still, fuck you.
But as always, we about this motherfucking thing.
That's all the man.